Hello everyone, welcome to Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. Well, as you can see, I'm down here on the scale again. And so this is 2 weeks in, and I'm down to 124 kilos. So I'm pretty dang amazed. I thought I would not lose that much this second week, going on to the third week. So I started at 134. And then the next week it was 129, and this week it's 124. So I lost 5 kilos again. I'm pretty dang amazed. I thought I'd only lose a kilo or two this week, but there it is. I'm stoked. Back to the zero there. Smile, say hi to your boyfriend. Selamat day. Alright, well, man, I can't believe it. I'll be down to my fighting weight here in another month. Loving it. I'm going to add this on the end here, guys. I don't know if I ever made it clear as to why I was doing this lifestyle change. It's not really a diet that I'm on. It's a lifestyle change. It's a permanent change to a low carb, high protein lifestyle, because I know it works. Done it before and had great success. Actually, not as good of success as I'm having now. When I was on low carb before, it was when I was working in Primm, Nevada. I was working surveillance, so it was a sit down all the time. I was just sitting, basically watching TV monitors. That was my job, working surveillance. So I wasn't getting a lot of physical activity. Here, it's a bit different. Even though I don't do anywhere near what I did, say, 3 or 4 months ago, I still occasionally dance with that shovel, like I did when I was digging out that canal. But the reason that I decided to do this was I had been, those of you who had watched live streams, all my live streams, you had seen, and I had mentioned feeling dizzy occasionally. Just sitting here, I would get dizzy and start to have double vision. And so I just thought one day I would take my blood pressure. And that was going on 3 weeks ago now. And it was 171 over 103. Just a crazy number. It's the highest that it's ever been since I've ever taken my blood pressure. And that's using this little home monitor here. That's stroke level and heart attack level. And the 171 stroke level, and the 103 is heart attack level, because diastolic and systolic, and honestly I can't remember which one is which. I can't remember which one is the high number and which one is the low number. But the low number is your blood pressure in between heartbeats. So that's your blood pressure when your heart is resting. And when your blood pressure is that high, puts a little strain on the valves, and your heart basically never gets to rest. Your heart rests between beats. That's when your heart rests. The heart muscle itself is a pretty amazing thing, that it only requires a quarter or a half a second rest, and that does it just fine. But when I took it and it was that high, and I'd been having these dizzy spells, and I wasn't sleeping well because my back was hurting because I was just so heavy, it was just time. It was just time to take it in hand, and so I have. And you will have seen in this video, look, 10 kilos in 2 weeks, that's pretty dang amazing. That's even faster than I was losing it before. That's 10 pounds a week, 11 pounds a week. That's a pretty amazing weight loss. And I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking this week it would the rate of loss would go down, because usually the first week it's a lot of water weight that you shed because you're not taking in a bunch of sugar. But for the weight loss to be the same the second week is pretty amazing to me. I'm not complaining. Hopefully it'll be another 5 kilos next week. But again, I'm thinking I've got to hit some kind of a plateau here. I'm thinking 1 or 2 kilos next week would be more the norm and acceptable as well. But anyway, and I don't know, I'm just taking this out of the blue. I'm going to take my blood pressure here. As you can see, I'm all hooked up.
Quiet and relax.
And so
the cup at the same height with your heart.
It's about noon, so I've already had a couple cups of coffee, already been running around. But just a random out of the blue number here we'll get for you guys. I can tell by how hard it's squeezing. It's pretty high at the moment.
Measuring over. Your blood pressure is systolic pressure 154 millimeters of mercury. Diastolic pressure 100 millimeters of mercury. Your pulse is 82 beats per minute.
Well, she finally shut up there. So yeah, that's pretty high still. That's still medication level. And I've taken my blood pressure. This is the 4th time in the last 2 weeks, and this is the highest that it's been. I took it last night, and it was 134, which is 20 points lower on the top, over 80, I can't remember. I think it was 84. I think it was 134 over 84, which is a lot better than this. Let's hit the memory here, and it'll probably give me whoops.
The average of your recent measuring results.
This is the average from the last, I don't know, half a dozen times that I've taken it.
Diastolic pressure.
So, and I'm not going to take it every day. I'll take it like once or twice a week just to see what we're doing here. And I'm hoping that when I lose another, I don't know, 20, 30 pounds, that these numbers will improve, because I don't want to go on medication. I really don't want to go on medication. So we shall see. Stay tuned. I'll keep you apprised of the journey. I might as well start throwing in some things that I typically eat. So last night I made this soup. It's basically chicken soup. I put a lot of salt and pepper in it, and cabbage, and some mushrooms. That's one of the mushrooms there. But a lot of cabbage, like half of a cabbage, and I ate all that cabbage last night. It's a great soup, basically just salt and pepper. I put this bone out of it. I'm not going to want to eat that. Nene can have that when it cools off. Just salt and pepper. I put a bouillon cube in it, a chicken bouillon cube. Tastes great. Left all the fat in it. Put it in the fridge. Great leftover. I also sauteed, I also sauteed 2 cans of whole mushrooms. Mushrooms are basically carb-free, net carbs anyway. Sauteed these with 3 cloves of garlic and about 2 tablespoons of butter. Again, a little salt and a little pepper. Delicious. That's going to be my lunch. Now, whether or not I eat again today, I probably will, if we can round up some more cabbage. I've lost 20 pounds eating stuff similar to this in 2 weeks. So there you go. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.